Hey guys, welcome to your Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus in Pisces. So if you're in your birth chart, Venus is in Pisces, this reading is for you for the month of November 2019. And also if you have Pisces as your 7th house, this can apply to you as well. So I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. All right, so central issue, heart of the matter, we have the World, Two of Swords, Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords, Tower, Five of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So you guys look as if you are going through some sort of changes. There's quite a few endings coming up for you guys. You may be shutting out a fire sign, or maybe you just no longer want to deal with the fire sign. Or this could be your energy. I feel that you could have also been at some sort of crossroads, or you were torn, or you couldn't reach some sort of decision, and then just things came to an end, like the Tower maybe steps in and intervenes a situation. I also feel like someone has been blocked. I don't know if you blocked someone or if someone blocked you, but I feel like something had to end, and you're starting some sort of new journey or a new chapter. You could have been forced to relocate, or it's like you relocated and everything just changes. New job, new place, new relationship, or now you're single, and it does look more so like those of you that were dealing with someone, it's like you're letting that person go. It's like you had to. It looks like you guys have outgrown or matured a situation, and it's like we couldn't hang around to something any longer. So there was a need to change. We had to force. The universe had to force a change. So I feel like you're having to undergo some sort of death of the ego. You also could be going through some sort of name change. Maybe you had to change the name of your business. Maybe you had to let go of a position that you had. Maybe you had to turn a position down. It just looks like something happens abruptly. You also could have had some sort of sudden backache, where you just couldn't move. Maybe you had to be rushed to the hospital. Or maybe if you're already having back problems, I don't know, something could be happening. It looks like something just comes out of nowhere, especially like an anxiety attack. And you're like, where's this coming from? I thought I had moved on from this person, or I thought I was strong enough. And you are strong enough, but it's just like the pain hits you out of nowhere. And here you are just kind of feeling like you're shivering and hurt. That's why I'm saying too, some of you be prepared. Now, I'm pretty sure those of you that are having some sort of living situations, you already know that something is getting ready to happen. So this is some sort of confirmation. Make sure your stuff is in order. Make sure you have your birth certificate, your social security on you or in a place, because you don't want to come home and to an eviction and everything's just out in the street. I just feel like you guys are faced with some sort of sudden loss, and all of a sudden you're having to depend on yourself, or you're realizing that nobody's ever going to be there except for you. And that's for anybody, honestly. I mean, that's for people in positive, happy relationships. That's for people that are single. That's for people that are recently single, people who have been single for a while. Ultimately, you are your own best friend, you know. You do have the strength to be on your own. So, I mean, I feel like whatever the case is, maybe you already knew that. Maybe you're normally a strong person, but something happens and you get caught off guard. Now, also, if this is not your energy, I wouldn't be surprised if someone came to you out of nowhere talking about they lost everything. I lost we broke up. I don't have a place to stay. I got fired. Like back to back to back bad news could have happened to somebody, and they're coming to you and needing your help or assistance. Because also this could be you feeling like you were all in your hermit mode or your comfort zone and just at home chilling. It's not like you have a lot, but you're in a place where you're comfortable, but here's someone coming to your door like, hey, I need help. And you're like, well, I don't have much, but I can offer you this. Yes, you can do the, I can give you this amount of money, or yes, you can stay here for this amount of days, or, you know, so you might be helping someone else. Matter of fact, it looks like maybe someone is, you're receiving some sort of news or some sort of messages from somebody talking about they broke up or it's over, you know, someone's going through a hard time. So yeah, it could be happening to you or someone around you. So just be prepared for that. It looks like if you are faced with some sort of unexpected job loss, you have enough finances to sustain, but then you have to quickly go out and find something else. You're out like applying to different places and filling out a lot of resumes, filling out applications and sending out your resume to a lot of different places. It's like a lot of things just happening very quickly, like you're forced to take action or you're forced to start doing things really, really quickly. Definitely some sort of unexpected move for some of you. It could be a situation where your child needs to come back home. You guys, I feel like there's a lot of anxiety that you're needing to overcome. So I don't know what happens. I just feel like your abandonment, trust issues just get triggered. If it's not, like I said, if it's not you, someone is coming to you needing help or talking about something that they're going through that's very difficult. Hope it's enough light in here. I'm trying to see. It's kind of dark now. Okay. There are a lot of things for you to think about here. You might be considering something that someone suggested or said. Maybe you don't really want to. I also feel like maybe there is some sort of indirect communication. Like if you're needing any type of help or assistance, you might need to speak up or speak louder. Some of you are needing to take some sort of time out. There's something that you could be doing that relaxes your mind. So it's usually to me like a natural high or meditation. Like you're doing things to really try to relax and gain a higher perspective on why certain things are happening to you or around you. I feel like you want answers. You're like, I need answers. And I also feel that answers will be coming to you in a dream, or you will get some sort of confirmation. Things are going to be on hold. I feel like something leaves you on hold after an initial shock, after some sort of initial news comes out. Like then there's going to be a time out and you're going to come to some sort of major realization. I really feel like something's happening where you realize that you are your own best friend. Like you are the only one that's got your own back. I'm just looking at all these energies. It just looks like you are facing things alone. And then here it's like support, but after all, you've already lost something, then people coming around. It's like, where were you before I hit rock bottom? There could be some sort of betrayal. I'm not gonna lie, it almost feels like you guys could have a rough month dealing with either relationships, finances, or your emotions. It could just be emotionally. I don't know what triggers you. I don't know what this Tower moment is that triggers you. And you get reminded of something. I feel like your past comes back to haunt you, or things just come overflowing. Memories just come overflowing within you, where you feel alone, that you feel lost. Ooh, guys, you know, don't be mad at me. I know this seems like very shocking, but this is just kind of like the energy that I'm getting here. Now, if you do so happen to meet someone, either way, this person is triggering sadness within you and making you have to confront everything that you tried to bury away. Maybe something traumatic happened in childhood. Maybe you're dealing with someone that has post-traumatic stress syndrome. Like I said, if it's not your energy, maybe it's someone that you're dealing with. It's someone around you. Someone is hanging on by a limb, it looks like. Maybe you're someone's only hope. It's like I've got nowhere else to go. Like I need you. Like I have nothing else. Everything else around me is gone. It does seem like a nightmare. It's like, oh, this is a nightmare. Now, before you guys get super paranoid and start thinking about, oh, my biggest nightmare is death. I'm not predicting death. I don't predict that. However, if someone has already crossed over by the time you're reading or watching this, maybe something is happening where the memories are overflowing or flooding back. Anything traumatic, I feel like is coming out. And then like this could be like some sort of job loss or financial loss. I feel like your faith is going to be tested, and I feel like you need to just continue to hold on. If you guys need help or assistance, remember I did post the suicide hotline at the bottom, because I am a little troubled by certain things that I'm seeing. I'm really trying not to scare you guys, but I just want to prepare you, hopefully, so that the blow won't be so bad when it happens. I just feel like overall, this is about some sort of emotional eruption that either comes from out of nowhere, or because of someone around you triggers it, or like I said, is someone else coming towards you that is going through some stuff. They're gonna need you. So like I was saying earlier, you guys do have the strength. Like nothing is going to be put on you that you can't handle. So you do have the strength to overcome any type of harshness during November. And also, it's not like it's the entire month of November, but there may be some significant things that happen week by week, or one thing that happens that just kind of lingers throughout the month. But I feel like you're going to pull yourself out of it. Try not to just focus on any type of negative emotions that may be happening around you. Try to find ways to heal yourself, like in the Hanged Man. You know, I always like to meditate when I feel like things are out of control, or like my emotions are out of control. I always go back to meditation, listening to peaceful sounds. There are people putting out sounds that heal the chakra now on YouTube. If you can't afford to go see someone in person, maybe you can find someone that does the sound, I think it's called sound bowls or healing. I forgot what it's called, but it's some sort of music therapy. Maybe you can start doing that. while meditating. I also listen to Quranic recitation. I think Arabic is beautiful. I love the way it sounds when they recite it, but it's called Quranic recitation, and I just think it sounds really pretty. So I just feel like you're going to need to do things to stay spiritually grounded, because I just feel like something happens where your faith or your spirituality is tested, or someone is going to need you. You need to be the rock for somebody. Somebody is going to be holding on to you for dear life. And you're like, okay, like, I will assist you, but I don't want you to be codependent. Like, but I'm here for you. So I feel like someone is feeling like they have to put all their trust in you at some point. And I also feel like you're trying to help someone while remaining emotionally unavailable or emotionally detached. So it's like you love someone dearly. So it could be a situation where an ex comes to you and they're desperate for help, you know? Something happens and it's like you want to show them that you're there for them, that you want to be their rock, but at the same time you're like, I can't get back involved. I can't let my heart go there with this person. This is only to help them. This is only to help this person get back on their feet. So you might be in a weird situation like that. You are being asked to use your intuition. I feel that there are also secrets. Someone still secretly loves someone, but they're fighting against sharing that information. They're like, I can't open that up. I can't tell this person that I still love them, or that I still care about them. I feel like intuitively you would already sense that or detect it anyway. Again, I just keep seeing messages in dreams. You might need to help someone find a job or find work. I just feel like someone's going to be in a crisis. And you may need someone to be your rock, or you will be the rock for somebody. You may be signing some sort of new work contract. Maybe this is making some sort of arrangements, living arrangements, or working with something on the lease, needing to add someone on the lease. You also may be needing to go to court several times, and you're building a case, or you're gathering some sort of evidence in hopes that something will be ruled in your favor. Maybe something is owed to you. Relationship-wise, it does look like some sort of soul contract, but you guys are needing to heal past traumas. There could have been some sort of incomplete business in a previous life, or you guys had a tragic ending in a previous life. Maybe you're indebted to this person and they're indebted to you. Like, really, it looks mutual. There's a need to restore emotional balance. This is also, the moon makes me feel like this is a situation where two people feel so deeply emotional that it scares them, and sometimes they want to run the minute they feel themselves falling in love. And but the task is to learn how to not lose yourself, how to love someone, and also keeping balance, you know, with loving yourself. Not being afraid of love, or not being afraid to love deeply. Helping each other heal from abandonment and trust issues. Learning how to forgive. Like, for instance, it's so quick now for those of us on healing paths to shut people out and be like, I'm done with that. And it's just like, you're not really healing. It's like you're just shutting people out and focusing on you. But I feel like the real task is to say, can I stay in a relationship where when someone hits a chord, can I stay with them? And of course, I'm never ever, I feel like I always need to say this, I'm never talking about some sort of abusive relationship, but just in a relationship where you start to feel paranoid, or like you can't trust somebody, or like someone's going to do you dirty. You just start projecting all your fears on the person, and maybe nothing really is happening. Maybe there is some sort of test for you to kind of stay put and work through some sort of issues. Like, this is the Eight of Pentacles. To me, looks like something is being worked through, and it's like, it's gonna take time. Let's work through this. So even if it's not romantic, maybe it's a friendship, maybe it's a partnership, something is happening where you're being tested emotionally, and you're gonna want to shut somebody out or run away. But the real test is like, no, can you stay with this energy and work with it? So I know that's not going to be for everyone, but I hope it makes sense to somebody. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.